Hi again, everyone, and welcome back to our coverage of the PGA Championship. Let's get right out to the action. Henny, what can you tell us about the lie?
This is workable. Yeah, second cut, looking good.
He tried, but could not avoid the tree. That's a good one to build momentum on. That's going to work nicely for him. And now this putt for bogey. And after that, he is moving down the leaderboard. The second 9 opens up with a par 5.
Little double dog leg par 5. Your tee shot out to the right hand side. Then it requires a little bit of a cut around those trees downhill to a green that slopes from back to front. Keep it in play on this par 5. Birdie is very attainable.
From the sand, looking to get up and down.
This one will be out of the light rough. This one will not be easy. That rough was not easy. Well played. Not a bad shot right there. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This is testing. A big right to left slope.
This putt is for par, and it would be a big one. And now a tap in for bogey.
Here we are at the 11th, a par 4.
I love this par 4. Little dog leg from right to left. Deep bunkers down the left-hand side. You find the fairway. Second shot is uphill to a green that's massive in size but minuscule in hole locations.
Going with the hybrid. Setting up for his third shot. This next shot coming up from the sand. A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. Lining up from the sand now. Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. Now the mercy rule has been put into play here. Too many shots on this hole. Head to the next. Here's Brooke Henderson's next shot. Oh, this looks brilliant. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
Narrow driving area down the hill. Second shot goes uphill ever so slightly to a green that runs from left to right.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards.
Next shot straight back into the teeth of the wind.
How bad is this lie in the sand, Henny?
Oh, Andrew, standing over it, and I don't even know how I would play this. This is such a tough, awful, nasty, any other adjective lie.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. And this one is for bogey. And that puddle drop. Well done. And it's a one-stroke par far for our leader over the field. Hole number 13, a par 3.
Long downhill par 3 with a green that is historically rock hard.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Time for a little bit of focus here. This is a lengthy putt. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Looks like it's going left to right on this putt.
Just 3 feet to the cup. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Well, when you stand on the tee here at the 14th at Quail Hollow Club, Rich, you're given 2 choices. Do you lay up or go for it?
It begs you to take out the big stick and go for it. However, most days the proper play is take an iron out and lay it up down the right-hand side, opening up the green for the second shot.
Well, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff. Woo, back there, horsey. That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Come out of the rough, your distance control gets off.
This one is from at least 30 feet out. I like the pace on this putt. Starting to work its way towards the cup.
Oh, you rotten thing.
And this from the greenside rough. Very crafty, that shot. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play.
15 at Quail Hollow, a big uphill par 5.
Fairly generous landing area for these players, but the second shot plays straight back uphill off a slightly downhill lie. Tough to get enough elevation on your second shot to hold the green. However, there's great opportunities all around this green to chip it close or possibly in.
Okay, now over to Brooke Henderson from earlier.
Great touch here, Luke. Watch this.
Okay, here we are again, back live. Coming out of the thick stuff.
Yeah, this one, it's veering off a little bit to the right.
Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. Needs this putt to save par. Down to Henny.
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet.
And just a tap in as we move on to the next. (16) is the start of the Green Mile at Quail Hollow.
And carrying that bunker down the right-hand side is nearly impossible. Lay it out to the left. Second shot plays down the hill. And as you can see, water, water everywhere.
This is missing to the right.
Time now for the third.
Stop.
This one a good distance away. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
This one looks like it breaks hard left to right.
Let's check out what happened earlier today at 15.
Fantastic touch on this one.
Before we go back to live play, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And after that hole, he is slipping in the standings. Let's go over to 17, the par 3.
Downhill par 3, water front, left behind. Bail out to the right-hand side and take your chances getting it up and down.
And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. setting up in the greenside rough.
No. Stop.
Needs this one for bogey. Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. 18 at Quail Hollow, the closing hole of the Green Mile.
Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful setting. However, water down the left, bunkers on the right. Find the fairway, second shot, plays straight back up the hill. But once again, water left, bunkers on the right-hand side. What a hole.
Left.
Pulling hybrid out of the bag. That's a missed green.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Looking to get up and down from here.
Stop.
This putt is from 9 feet away. Not enough pace on that one. That will do it for today.
Jesus Christ.
Well, Beamer, pack up your stuff. Our featured player is headed home.
Now the next question is aisle or window. I'm telling you, it's a terrible feeling missing the cut. But you learn from all the mistakes you made, you move on, and hopefully forget about it or fix the problems before you tee it up next time.
Well, that's it for today. On behalf of Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire crew here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long. We'll see you next time.
Oh, you dirty bastard. Oh. No judgment. It's all about practice. Oh, shite. That's a girl. Get in. Oh, you bastard. We'll have a look. Turn. Or don't. Another girl. Green something regulation, I think. Go on. Smoke it. Fucking wind. Stay out. Oh dear. I think straight. Get in. Oh! It nearly went into the hole. Oh.
UK Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you this season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The final chapter of the Miller Championship will be written today. I'm Luke Elvey alongside my great mate Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course bringing you all the shots, all the colour, all the action are Henny Quack and John McCarthy. The crowd is up for it this week, I can tell you that. Glad to have you with us as we kick off the next event right here on 2K Sports. This putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
If this goes in, this is going to be putt of the century. This is huge.
That one's going to turn out pretty well, I think. 7 feet to the cup.
Oh, you fucker.
Played hole, but unfortunately, going to have to write down a bogey. Sitting at 1 over for the event. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff.
1 win is good, but 2 wins would be great.
John, what's going on out there?
Hello, Luke. I am down here with Rose Zhang as she gets set for her next shot here on the 6th.
And back to the play, shall we? Well, Rich, I'm being honest. This lie is putrid. Always frustrated by missing a green.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Great touch. Really nicely played.
Oh, I'm such an idiot.
That was a pushed putt. And the putt drops, but that's back-to-back bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Stay on.
Hey, that's golf, isn't it? You get some good breaks and some bad ones. Keep focused on that flag while playing to this elevated green.
Why?
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. And the player's left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand.
Stop.
And that's safely on the surface, but still some work left with the putter. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. This one's heading on a pretty nice line, I feel. It's pretty straightforward. And he'll
Trying to birdie these holes.
And now stepping onto this par 3 hole. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Second shot here on the 4th. How close was that to going down? He's had a tough time of it on the greens here today. Hopefully all that'll change right here.
Yeah, he's looking at a bogey putt here.
Here's some action from just a moment ago.
Oh, look at how soft and subtle those hands are.
So after that effort, let's have a look at the
Bit dirty.
contenders and the pretenders. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. We've arrived now at the par 5 5th hole.
Oh, looks like it's heading to the first cut, maybe? Hang on.
It's heading to the bunker for sure.
Good look here for a second shot.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Puff of wind blowing right to left for him.
Oh no.
Nothing good out to the right. This is in trouble.
And how's that sitting in the bunker, John?
I'm
Get
not
in.
seeing a whole lot of ball in the sand here, guys. Let's see how they deal with this one.
Ooh.
Oh, I keep
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And Brooke Henderson currently in the lead here.
fuck Brooke
As we move
Henderson.
to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
Turn.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water.
Yes,
Well,
that's
Canada
a
does
false
have a bright
sticker
star in
one.
Brooke Henderson. She's a consistent contender almost every week, it seems. Of course, she's won some majors. She's won a national title.
No.
She wins regularly on the LPGA
Oh,
Tour.
so bad.
There's a lot to like about Brooke Henderson.
Well, how could you not like the fact that she swings it like perfectly? I mean, it's just phenomenal how good her swing is. I mean, it's just, you would just dream of being able to be that good. And she falls out of bed every single day and is that good.
It looks perfect.
I know, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. But, you know, she's just got an all-around game, and she's, you know, she's got the personality to match where, you know, she's going to win plenty more tournaments in her career, and she's going to do it by just devastating you. And
She's Canadian. She probably
Get a
apologises
birdie.
for beating you.
no, she doesn't. I promise you. She does not apologize for beating you. She's like, if she does, she says it sarcastically. Oh, so sorry. You know, better luck next time. Because she, you know, she's that fiery. She's a heck of a competitor. You know, I mean, I just enjoy watching her compete day in and day out. It's a lot of fun being around her and seeing what she's capable of.
Oh, this would be handy if we could bounce right. This is a fairly lengthy putt here. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going left to right.
Oh!
Putting for par. Job done. Let's head to the next. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. The 8th hole is a par 3. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. He has about 14 feet to the hole. He looked to have pulled that one.
Just a little bit of a misread right there. He's going to need to sink this next one, though, to limit the damage with the bogey.
And let's take a look at this shot from moments ago. Fine shot from our player currently chasing the leader. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine. It's heading in the wrong direction. Just barely snuck into the first cut. This is the second shot here on the 9th hole.
Come left. Grr.
Lining up here from a long way away.
Oh, Lord.
Wow, was that a rush of blood or something? This must be frustrating. Time to get back on that green. Well, that's an impressive little chip. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. Bit too heavy-handed there. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. This hole here is a par 4.
Coming off that double bogey than last makes it even more difficult. Don't you dare.
Sit.
That was nearly in the nasty stuff. Now it's on the fairway, sitting pretty.
Come left.
This one looks to be bunker bound, Rich. Not good. Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. Okay, step 1 complete, out of the bunker. Now let's go make a putt. And if this can go down, he'll save par. Yeah, good putt. Well hold.
Wow.
Currently 12 over for the tournament. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Oh, get in.
Going with the hybrid. That wasn't full of courage, that shot.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
John, what's the line on this putt?
It's going downhill and to the right.
This putt is about 8 feet. sitting at 12 over for the event. Welcome to the par 4 12 hole. Oh, that is a Tiger Stinger at its best. Well executed. An elevated shot always looks nice, doesn't it?
Turn left.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out.
Wants to use that slope from the right to his advantage. And that should secure the par on this one. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. The 13th hole is a par 4.
Stupid. Out of bounds. No.
That's a bit out of shape. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Wind starting to get up, but it's helping, which is nice.
Well, this one's looking really good from the rough. Putting for birdie. Oh, he's got to like the look of this. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this one.
For fuck's sake.
And that brings to an end that hole. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. The 14th is a par 5. Standing over his second shot. Handy effort, that one. Wow, what a shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Yes.
It's going to break right to left.
And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one. And choosing the 8-iron here. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
14 feet to the cup.
Nice little par putt here.
I think he's pulled this one. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Stepping up to the 16th tee now. Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be. Just off the fairway in the first cut. That's well executed. This one's heading towards the green. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Starting this one way out to the right. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Currently plus 13 for the event. On the tee now, the par 4 17th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
I think this one is heading for the bunker.
How?
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Straight back up into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
That's on the green and you never know what could happen. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Yeah, nicely holed. That's a good fight back.
In the bunker off the tee. Good job getting this back in play.
This 18th hole is a par 3. This one's heading left, I think. That's in the sand. Oh, a little sigh of relief. Happy to be putting again. So close. And that is a bogey to finish his day.
Shocking.
And as this event comes to an end, I'm pretty sure this player will be ruining some poor mistakes.
Not stellar by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, it was quite pitiful, to be fair.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
Hello there, my name's John McCarthy. I'm here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what happens today. I got good feelings. I'm going to leave it there. And we are about to find out how low you can go in this ranked tour event. Hopefully, you'll see that name of yours moving up the leaderboard before too long. Okay, let's have a good one. Good shot. Okay, this is about 155 yards to the pin. Okay, on the green safely. 14 feet to the cup from here. Ooh. Okay, here's our par putt.
Oh,
A bit too much power into that putt. Just one over at the moment. And let's see what the second hole has in store for us. A little awkward on that swing. Well, unfortunately, that's a missed green. Okay, this to save our par. Let's go. Swinging this one way out to the right. Here comes a 3-footer. Just, yeah, a little too much on there. And that'll leave you at 3 over for the day. Careful out there. The wind's blowing right to left.
Oh no.
Looks like this one's pretty safe.
Okay.
And this shot's about 110 yards to the pin. Well, this approach is leaning a bit to the right. Oh yeah, that's gonna do just nicely.
No, it's fucking path.
Okay, let's drain this and get our par.
Oh my god.
Alrighty, give a tap and we'll head on to the next hole. Alright, let's take a look at the scorecard after that one. 4 over par for the day. And now we step onto the tee of the par 5 fourth hole. Nicely done. This is your third shot. That green slopes away from us a little bit. Got to be careful we don't go too far. This
Keep rolling.
right here is beautiful. Oh, that distance dialed in on that one. Pin high.
Nearly fucked it.
Nice birdie on this one after that bogey on the last. And right now you are sitting at 3 over par. Okay, stick this one nice and close. We got a par 3 here on the 5th. Well, missed the green on that one, but I've already forgotten about it. Oh my goodness, could this go down? Okay, save par right now with this putt. Let's go. Okay, 3 over par for you. Got a right to left breeze on this hole. Here's our second shot on the 6th. I don't think you're going to make it here out of the rough. Okay, we're out of the sand and into the shorter stuff. Good job. Ooh, chipping it on in there for par. Nicely done. And just for my sake, let's take one more look at what you just did there. Currently 3 over par for the day. Okay, 7th hole, par 4. Good shot.
No. Oh shit, green.
Oh, I just missed the hole. This one's a 4-foot putt. Currently sitting at 3 over par. And now we're teeing it up on the 8th hole.
Oh no.
Hopefully this
Come back.
sticks to the fairway. Okay, this is dug into the rough here. We're gonna need something special to dig it out. Sweet. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. Okay, we're on the green. Let's see how you do with this 13-foot putt.
Closing it all the time.
And just drop this on in and you'll get a par. And you're 3 over at the moment. Wind blowing left to right on this hole. Okay, there you go. We've got about 2:15 to go from here. pretty sure we're heading to the bunker here.
Why?
Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right. All right, setting up now in the bunker. Let's see what you got. Oh my goodness, you almost pulled it. All right, this one's from 14 feet away. This one's tracking. Just inches to the hole. Okay, currently sitting at 4 over. Okay, starting off the back 9 with a par 3. The approach is heading a bit to the right. Putting this one from downtown. This is it's going to be interesting. Bit long on that one. And this one for par.
What am I doing?
And hopefully this streak doesn't continue. That's for your second bogey in a row here. 5 over par currently. And a par 4 coming up here on the 11th.
See how the bunker.
Oop, that's no good.
Stop.
Here we go, 28 feet away. This one's breaking pretty hard to the left here. Oh, this has my attention. From there, fine effort. Okay, this one is for the par. And you're currently sitting at 5 over. And teeing it up now on the 12th. Oh, she's coming in nice to the fairway out there. And this one's about 190 or so to the pin.
Get in.
We're on the green with that one. Well done. 16 feet to go. Putt'll end up short. All right, let's check in on everyone else, see how they're faring today. And sitting at 5 over par for the day. And this hole is a long par 4 hole. A wonderful struck.
Worsted it.
From the fairway bunker. Bit of an awkward swing. Setting up with a sandy old lie. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. It happens.
Oh!
That almost dropped. Hopefully we can get this to drop. This one's for bogey. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Okay, there's your bogey. We're currently sitting at 6 over. Heads up, wind's blowing left to right here.
Stop.
All right, here's our second shot on the 14th.
Didn't know you could chip on the green or pitch on the green. Oh, yeah, bastard.
10 feet to the cup. Ooh. Nothing you can do now. Just pop in the bogey and we'll move on. And you're currently sitting at 7 over. And here comes the 15th hole. This one's a par 5. Ooh, looks like we're going to the fairway. Oh yeah, I'll approve that. And this is our third shot. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. All right, here's a 22-footer. Oh, too bad. Here we go. This is for par. Okay, that's 7 over for the day. Okay, let's unload on this one. Par 4, 16th hole. I got a good feeling. This one's looking like it'll be in the fairway. Setting up here about, I'd say 100 yards out. You have a very long putt ahead of you here. Well, this one's looking good so far.
Yes!
And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. And you're currently 6 over par. And now on to 17. This one's a par 3. I'm okay with that. Here's a 20-foot putt. Nothing wrong with that putt. Okay, let's sneak this one in for par. Let's go. And 6 over par on the round. And now to 18. This one is a par 5. Not sure. This one could roll into the rough, though. And we are back in the fairway. And this putt for a 76 on your round. This one's going to the left. Not a bad result from that distance. All right, you drop that putt and we're done here. Hopefully I'll find something to do until the next time. And as we finish up for the day, that's going to be +6 on the scorecard. Well, that's just about it for me here today. Hopefully you had a decent amount of fun. Scratch that. Hopefully you had a whole lot of fun. I hope that for you. Thanks again. See you soon.
Ooh.
Hello there and welcome to the event. Par 4, first hole as we start our day today. Let's start this off in style. Put that one right up the middle. What do you say? How's that? Setting up from 145 yards away. Might be in the long grass after this one. Well, you missed the approach. I'm not mad. Here we go. Greenside rough. We got this. And now this from 12 feet. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. Just a tap. Okay. And right now you're just 2 strokes above par. Might need a bit more club. We got a headwind on this hole. Okay, we're around the 230-yard area from here. This was leaning to the right. This one's your 4th. So good, so good. And yeah, we're going to take another look at that. And right now you are 2 over par. Teeing her up here on the 3rd. We're in the big, thick, deep rough here. This one's out of the rough, but might not be making it to the green. Yeah, this is deep, deep into this rough. This is like a hack and hope situation. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, come on now. Let's coax this one into the hole, save our par, and be happy with ourselves. Let's go. Okay, let's tap this one on in and move on our way. Okay, now let's take a peek at our scorecard. Okay, now we go to the 4th. We got a par 3. Come on, bounce to the right for us. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. All right, 19 feet to the cup.
No.
Okay, careful on this one. We're in the green side rough. Okay, now this from 11 feet. And as you line this putt up, tilting a little bit to the right. Oh, well, yeah, didn't quite make it there. Sitting at 5 over par for your round. That wind is going right to left out there. I think this one will play. Here's our second shot on the 5th. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. Okay, have fun with this putt. You got a double break in this. It goes left and then right. Good luck. Oh, get that ball back on the green. Come on. All right, nice 3-footer to deal with. And you are 6 over par at the moment. All right, stepping on to the 6th tee. We got a par 5. Oops, that's no good. Smart shot, back in the fairway. Now we got a shot. Okay, this one's around 90 yards out. That's gonna miss the green, unfortunate. Let's see how you do from the green side rough. Okay, let's get this ball in the hole. This to save par. All right, that's 6 over for the day. Okay, let's see what you can do here on the 7th.
No, of course I did.
All right, from the beach. All right, onto the green. No worries from here on out, right? Okay, let's grab a bogey here and be on our way. Okay, 7 over par after that one. We are working with the tailwind on this hole. All right, second shot on the 8th. If you're not careful, this approach could get away from you. Bit of a down slope there. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. Okay, throw that wedge away and grab your putter. We're on. Here is a 12-footer. Nice putt in there for par. And you're currently 7 over. And our leader is so far ahead of the rest of the field in the final round of this event. It's going to be hard to chase this player down, I think. Well, not the purest of strokes. Okay, hole number 9, shot number 2. Let's see what you got. Setting up around 130 yards. This might be bad. Well, that approach kind of missed the mark a little bit. For your par. Oh my, wish you could have given that one. Okay, now let's have a check-in on our scorecard. And that's 8 over par at the moment. All right, let's see what we can do off the tee here. It's a long par 4. Unlucky. All right, second shot on the 10th. Ooh, this approach is looking like it might be short. That was good. Drop this, could save par. Currently 8 over on the day. Okay, wind's picking up a bit. We got a headwind on this one. Okay, second shot on the 11th. And I think you might be short out of the sand. Okay, third shot. Oh my, this might go down. All right, moving forward. And that's 8 over par at the moment. Okay, par 3 here on the 12th. There we go. Nice contact on that one.
Oh.
Dialed in, didn't you? This one's just about 6 feet.
No.
No, that was tough. A little bit too hard on that one. All right, you're at 8 over currently. Okay, 13th hole, par 4. Let's do it. And look at this. You've got all of that one. I'm sure of it. And this is somewhere around 155 yards out. Nice approach. Okay, here's a 12-foot putt. Starting this one way to the right. Not enough muscle into that one. Well, that holds behind us. Let's move on. And your score is 8 over par currently. And now for the par 5, 14th hole.
Left.
No, that's not a great one. Looks like we're heading to the sand. All right, time to get on out of this dirty old bunker. And I don't think you had enough out of the sand here. It's setting up in the green side rough. And this one's for your par. And that's 8 over par at the moment. Teeing off here on a short par 4.
Stupid.
As clean as I know you can hit it. And good luck with your second here on the 15th. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that one. And this putt's around 11 feet out. Well, it's heading towards the hole. Good putt. And currently 8 over on the day. That wind is blowing right to left on this hole. Come on, get right. That'll do for the approach. This one's from around 21 feet. This one's starting way out to the right side. All right, here is a look at our par putt. All right, that leaves you at 8 over par. Now on to the par 4, 17th hole. Well done. All right, what do we got here? Looking like about 165 to the pin. Setting up here with a extremely long putt. Just a little bit aggressive there. And for the par. Oh, no. All right, we're done that one. Now let's take a look at the scorecard. And currently sitting at 9 over. Let's see how you do here on the 18th. Nicely done. All right, this is about 240 from the pin.
Jesus.
There you go. This is shaping up. Putting for eagle next. And here's a putt for a 79 on the day. Just a little too much pace on that one. Looking at an 11-foot putt here.
Yes.
And the putt will drop. And your round is over. All right, we're done here. And at the end of the day, you wound up at 8 over par. And with that, I must leave you. We'll see you again real soon, though, hopefully, right?
So generally, the guys that run this, that's the greatest thing. The guy can make 100. He made 3 birds and 1 to turn.
Flamingo.
Go back.